Hey guys, this is EntreFilmmaker. I'm your host Shmuley Hoffman. So how do you feel about being on film set or at a photo or film shoot and checking your emails and text messages once in a while? Is that okay for you? You not? You hate that? Come on, admit, you do it all the time, right? Right? I found a great study that addresses actually that question. And it tells us something about who are those people who are actually checking their phones. What kind of mentality are they? Are they rich? Are they poor? Will they be successful? Will they be, landing in the street because of that behavior? You will be surprised. Let me be clear up front. This is stealing. You got hired by your company or by your client and you are doing something that has nothing to do for what they paid you for. Secondly, you go after your own business and therefore you steal from your client's time.
But Shmuley, it's just a few seconds when I check my emails.
No, not at all. It's not about the time you spent, it's about your focus that is gone at that moment. Can I give you an anecdote? I worked with a production assistant. I shot an interview for a documentary. So my assistant was basically sitting, 20 feet away. I was behind the camera shooting. So since my PA wasn't doing much except sitting around, while we did the interview, he pulled out his freaking iPhone.
Oh, that's not a deal.
Really? In the middle of the interview, my battery started to die while the interview was in full swing. Emotional, crying, tears and everything. I looked over to my PA in order to give him a signal to get me a new battery. Guess what happened? I had to nod my head violently. This didn't work to get attention from him. Then I used my arm and swung this around like a helicopter. Oh, I look like an idiot. So guess what happened next? Not the PA reacted, but rather the director who did the interview stopped the interview and asked me, "What's going on here? Are you okay? Are you normal?" You see how this goes? So yes, your private little absence affected me greatly. You have to stop this.
But Shmuley, I can lose jobs when I don't check my emails.
I heard this over and over from people. It is completely bogus. First, you know about your jobs usually in advance. Second, you get paid for being on set, not taking care about your job search. Okay, I can think of one situation that I came across where my PA needed to urgently check his text and respond to it immediately. I suggested to him to really use this as an exception and go to the bathroom in order to check his phone. So, he didn't go every 5 minutes, but let's say once in a while. Otherwise, this is really horrible work ethics. So, what should you do if you're a gaffer, makeup artist, a PA, grip, or whatever? Meaning to say, like people or positions with a lot of downtime. If I would be in your shoes, I would do one thing, and that will make a whole difference. Stay on set. Stay with the above-the-line people. Be always in their view, because when they need something, and it might happen just once, in a while, or once in an hour or whatever, but you are there. Nobody needs to yell for you. Nobody needs to be sent in order to get you. Guess what will happen? They will notice you. You will be perceived as Superman or Superwoman. Why? Because everyone else is on their phone and you are the only one who is present. Now here's a study that I mentioned earlier that supports my outrage. The Forbes magazine published a study by the University of Southern California that reveals that the more people get paid in the corporate environment, the more they felt it was inappropriate to text and email during meetings. If they asked those executives why they think this way. The answers were simple. They said it showed a lack of respect, it showed a lack of attention, a lack of listening, and get this one, it showed a lack of power. Oh, it looks like, you know, the American Uncle Sam. Power, 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 power. If you are checking email and text during a job, you show that you are really a bottom feeder. And yes, be offended me saying that, because it shows that you don't have the power and control over your own time and life. Someone will notice if you do the opposite. And being great is always being what the other people don't do and do it way better. So trash your phone while on a job and become a super EntreFilmmaker. In fact, I don't want you to be even on the list if you don't stop today to do this. Okay, if you like this kind of busting, put your email down below, and I hope you are not offended, because I want to encourage you to do a way better job than all the other guys out there. You can make it happen. You can do it. You can push yourself up the ranks. All the best and good luck.